Every battery charger that I have can easily be attached to the wall, except this Makita one, but I think I figured it out. So if we take a quick look at one of these other chargers, you can see that it has these screw slots that allow you to easily place it over some screws and tighten it down to the wall. This Makita one does not have those screw notches on it, but let me show you how you can very easily attach this thing to a wall. If I flip the charger over, you'll notice these 4 rubber feet. These can easily be popped out with a small twisting action, but if you're having trouble prying them out, try using a flathead screwdriver, or a small pair of pliers would also work great. Just don't lose these 4 little guys. Now with all of those pieces out, let's turn our attention over to the table saw and we can cut down a small piece of wood. So the next thing that we need to do is make a wooden plate that kind of goes around this. Now, it really doesn't matter exactly what size that plate is, just that it's slightly larger than the charger itself. So for that, I just grabbed a scrap piece of plywood. I then laid my charger down on the surface of my table saw and slid my fence over so that I'm cutting about 1/2 inch larger than the depth of the charger. Again, the exact measurement does not matter, just try to get in ballpark here. With the depth dialed in, I can move my fence out of the way and rotate the charger 90 degrees to cut the piece to the proper width. And now with the mounting plate cut to its final size, you can see that the charger fits perfectly on it. So now that I have the mounting plate cut down to size, we need to find a way to attach this to the mounting plate. So really the difficult part is trying to figure out exactly where these little mounting feet need to be attached to this board so that the battery charger fits securely on top of it. Now figuring out the exact position of all these little holes can be a little tricky, but I got a trick I want to show you. If you flip the charger over, you'll expose the holes where the mounting feet were located. In order to transfer that location to the mounting plate, I laid down a few strips of painter's tape. By overlapping the pieces in a grid formation, I can ensure that none of the pieces move when I go to remove it later. With the tape laid down, you can easily see the outline of each hole for the mounting feet. In order to make everything a little easier to see, I'll make a few pencil marks around the perimeter of each hole and then poke a small center hole with the tip of my pencil. Now I can remove the tape template from the bottom of the charger and make a lovely face to the camera. So now that I've got that basic template, I can just take it here and set it right on top of the piece of wood. And now I know that these little pinholes right here are exactly where I need to attach those little rubber feet. But if you want to do it the easy way like I would, on my website I have a downloadable PDF that's both in imperial and metric, and it's a template that shows you exactly where you need to attach those rubber feet to the board. So with the PDF template, I'll just take a drill bit and make a small indentation on the mounting plate. And to make things a little easier to see, I marked them out with a pencil too. To attach the rubber feet, I grabbed some 1/2 inch wood screws and inserted them inside of the rubber feet. After driving the screw partially in, it resembles the look of a thumbtack. I can then push the thumbtack into the divot on the mounting plate and finish fastening it all the way down. One word of caution here, don't try to drive the screw too far or you'll risk the screw blowing all the way through the rubber feet and potentially ruining it. So now that that mounting plate is finished, all I have to do is attach this directly to the wall. And obviously, make sure it's level, people. With the mounting plate attached to the wall, it's as easy as pressing the charger over each foot and you're all set. Well, that's it. It's a super simple solution that I hope helps you out, and it's a lot stronger than I actually thought.